We've all been to these speaking events where people are selling their books from behind the room, or where people are saying, hey, if you want to buy something off me after this, I want your card, maybe we can set up for a free consultation. All these things are kind of really uncomfortable. And as an introvert, again, I hate that. So what I do is I give these 3 powerful stories that talk about differentiation, niche marketing, and sales systemization. And then I say something like, now you'll notice that you can't see anything selling what I do on your tables or chairs. I have to tell you, I find it really uncomfortable when speakers do that, especially if they're getting paid. But if they're not getting paid, I still find it incredibly uncomfortable. So you won't find anything like that on a seat or table near you. There'll be no books that you have to walk past on your way out. What I do have, however, is I do have a 5-step process to create a unified message and understand your niche of willing to buy clients. Now, if you want that, I can email it to you. But what you'll need to do is you'll need to come and you'll need to give me your card. When you give me your card, I'll send you a quick email that has that template. That then adds them to my mailing list. And what I do is I'll say, if you go over to that corner, I'll be standing there and you can hand me your card. And I have never, ever spoken at an event where I don't have at least half the room come to give me cards afterwards. I spoke in a room of 60 people the other day, and I would say about 50 people came to give me their card, because here's what happens. When you have the brochures, no one wants to admit they're buying something or that they need help. So they tend to hold back. But when you say I'll be standing over there, first thing, I don't have to do the awkward, uncomfortable buy from me thing. But secondly, everybody comes up and what'll happen is it'll form a line behind you. And then people love to line up behind other people. If it's something they want, they feel more comfortable. As humans, we have this herd mentality. So we see a line, we see other people doing it. If we want it even slightly, we're going to line up, because we also have this fear of loss problem. We don't want to miss out on something that everyone else gets results for. So by saying, meet me in the corner of the room, the first group of people that found my keynote presentation so applicable to them jump up and they want to be the first people. And they're the ones that want to talk a little bit more in depth. Other people that are a little bit less identifying with me will then get up and they'll stand, and then a little bit less and then a little bit less, but it will form this procession of line. Other people won't come up until they see the line start to dissipate, but the credibility the line has given me means that everybody wants to work with me. So by getting that line, you're doing yourself a favor. Now, I always am very, very courteous, and I'll speak to somebody for a second, and then I'll say, I'm sorry, but on my card, when I send you this template, if you'd like to book in for a quick 30-minute call, we can have a little bit more of a dialogue, but there's a long line of people behind you, so I'll need to move to the next person. And people, oh, I'm so sorry. That person is guaranteed to be a client because they see how valuable it is. You create raving fans that way. The goal to selling from stage is not selling from stage.